Hey everyone, it's Kate here with another episode of Outdoor Escapist and Rosie, and we are about to go kayaking down the fjords in Norway. This is a long-held dream we've had for about 5 years, since we were last in Europe when we didn't quite make it up to Norway. And of course, like all long-held dreams, we get here and it's pissing down with rain and it's kind of cold, and yeah, the weather is probably not going to improve that much. But hey, we're here, we're about to go kayaking down the fjords, which is super awesome. So yeah, we'll pack up our stuff and we'll see you on the water. Hey guys, so we've made it into camp. You can see it just behind me there. I did not get to vlog today because it was pelting down all day. It was just like the skies just opened. The entire day was just bucketing. So I didn't want to take the camera out of its dry bag, and as it is, I don't know if the dry bag got wet or if it just got condensation, but you can probably see like a little bit of dots on the lens. So I'm hoping I didn't get any water inside the camera, because that would be really, really bad. But anyway, so it stopped raining now. There's actually a tiny little bit of blue sky, just like a smidge, just enough that it's probably going to be effing cold tonight. We've already talked about how that works. So yeah, it's going to be cold, but you know, it's dry now, which is the main thing. But this place is just... oh my god, there's actually sun. I'm just gonna see if I can see, there's sun. There's actually sun right now. We're winning, we're getting somewhere. Yeah, but anyway, this place is phenomenal. So yeah, there was some really, really awesome kayaking happening. Managed to go, there was one waterfall came down and it was like rushing out into the fjord, so we had to actually cross that, and you know, that was a bit of a challenge for some of the people who haven't kayaked before. I would have killed for a round bottom short boat and endless dry clothes that I could change into, that I could just, you know, play in that and have some whitewater fun, but it wasn't really a thing today. It's, yeah, I have one pair of pants for this trip and I'm wearing them and they're wet. So yeah, but anyway, so we've got the camp set up. There's a fire going. Dude has laid on like all of the things. There's tea, there's coffee, there's like chips. This is a bit of a gourmet tour, really. Yeah, so it's all a bit fancy, but so far really, really good. Tomorrow we're going for a hike up one of the mountains. I will try and use the camera because I think the weather's going to be a lot better. But yeah, for now I'm just going to see if I can get a few shots of the scenery and plop them in. Can you tell me what they are?
I think these are very likely, oh, what's the name of it? There's a really interesting genus that will kind of comes up in a whole bunch of different colours. We've got one at home that I've seen in bright purple and yellow. You may have to forgive me, I'll come back to you in about 3 days when I remember the name.
Good morning guys, it is the next day, and yeah, I mean yesterday was pretty kind of wet and miserable, so after the rain stopped we basically spent the entire evening just like hanging around the fire, holding our stuff up, drying all of our clothes over the fire. So that was that, but after that we pretty much went straight to bed. Because it's northern hemisphere, we're so far north, we went to bed at about, well, I went to bed about 9:20 or something like that, and the sun was still like way up in the sky. Well, like the sun wasn't up because we're in a fjord, you can't see it, but it was still full light. But that didn't stop me falling asleep pretty much straight away. So yeah, but today we are going to go climb a mountain. So there is a 1,200 foot peak near here. I don't know which direction, but I think that way. And yeah, we're basically going to see how far up we can get. It depends on the weather. It could, like, blue sky right now, some clouds, but mostly blue sky. Well, actually no, mostly cloud, but more blue sky than there was yesterday. But yeah, up there it could be anything. It could be raining, it could be snowing even. So yeah, it depends how far we can get. We may not get to the top, but you know, it should be beautiful if we do, and if the cloud clears enough that we can see the view, which would be amazing. Cross fingers, hopefully we're that lucky. But yeah, anyway, so everybody is packing up and getting ready to go. We're leaving the camp here, we're staying here for another night, which is nice because it's a decent campsite. And also saves us the effort of packing up and then setting up again, which took a while. We have a few beginners with us, so yeah, there was a bit of all hands on deck yesterday trying to get everything up in the rain. But yeah, so it should be a beautiful walk today. So we've stopped about halfway up because we found wild blueberries, which are actually pretty nice. It's still a bit tart, but much nicer than anything you get in the shops. So we're just going to pick a few and use those as our snacks as we keep going. Made it to the top of the hill. We just walked 10 kilometers pretty much straight uphill, so like about 1,200 feet up, so it was a bit steep, a bit scrambly in places. Took us a couple of hours to get here, but wow. Just wow. I'm on the edge of a cliff looking down over the fjords. Cliff safety, standing a metre away from the edge. Metre and a bit away from the edge. Too much of a climber in me to get closer without harnesses and stuff standing, so yeah, but oh my god, so worth it. We've spent the entire trip up just stuffing our faces on wild blueberries. They've just been growing everywhere, just been like the entire time, and it's ridiculous. It's kind of cold up here, but yeah, I mean there's snow melt. Like, we're at the level of the snow at the moment. There's a little bit still left, even though it's the end of summer, it just never melts. It's just like try and pan around a little bit. You can see the fjord going the whole way. It's amazing. Right now some of my group is looking at me, waving. The camera can't see you if you wave. But yeah, oh, this is just phenomenal. So the weather's cleared right up from yesterday. You still see cloudy, but yeah, we can see the town will be started right at the end there, and this place is just made for postcards. Like, it is literally just a postcard constantly, everywhere, all the time. Oh my god. It's amazing. This was the best decision ever. Anyway, because it's cold, we're not going to stay up here very long, so we're going to finish our photos, finish enjoying the view, and we're going to head back down the hill, which is going to be a lot less fun than going up, I think. It'll be pretty much a mudslide the whole way down. Oh well. See you at the bottom. We found strawberries! We found some raspberries, wild raspberries, which are rare enough that we're all super excited about it whenever we find a wild raspberry. But we found just a couple of wild strawberries. They're about that big. They're like so tiny, like pinky fingernail big. But oh my god, they taste so good. And I think we found one each now. So it's on for young and old. Whoever gets the next strawberry, it's time to bite. I need to go look. Morning, pretty much last night everybody got home or got back to the camp, home, camp, whatever, and we ate dinner and pretty much just like, because it was late when we all got back and we'd walked like 20 k's up a mountain, so everybody was super tired, and we're allowed to sleep in this morning, so it's now about 8 o'clock. We've been awake for a while, but because Rosie and I are pro packers, we will be packed up within like 30 seconds, like 5 minutes from the time we get out of our sleeping bags. We're packed up with stuff in the kayaks basically. So we're holding off as long as possible because we know it's not going to be the same for everybody else. It's so, you know. But Rosie's mum is the best because she just brought us hot chocolate in bed. Oh my god, it's so good. Anyway, so today is going to rain a little bit. It has been raining a bit on the tent, but not as much as the day before yesterday, so I should actually be able to film a little bit while we're kayaking, but we'll see. But yeah, excited for the last day. Looking forward to warm clothes and a shower, because
but we have loved being on the fjords.
Yeah,
and just the warm clothes would be good.
Warm clothes are fine. Like, it's just more the dry. I would like to be dry. Yeah, I still have dry clothes, but I'll put wet ones back on when we get back in the kayak, just because that is more practical, because they will get wet in a kayak. So yeah, no, it's just like going into Bergen, doing some washing and having some warm dry clothes and that. But yeah, this trip has been amazing so far. Would recommend.
100%.
Yeah. It's almost time to go. We're almost completely packed up for our last day. Everybody's stuff is all in their kayaks. Everyone's almost ready to go. I have not put my jacket on yet, but that's because I am being lazy, and yeah, all my stuff is packed up, so it will take me 30 seconds to get my stuff together and go, so I'm just sort of hanging around trying to help other people. And yeah, but last day, sky, it's patchy, there's blue bits, which is good. That's good weather for Norway in summer. Yeah, it's very much like Sydney in winter, so I feel like my climate hasn't really changed very much from when I left. But yeah, so today we're going out. You can see behind me that gap there. We're going out there, then we're turning that way. And so that way is the Sophomore. So this is all like offshoots of the Sophomore. This is the Naeroyfjord that we're on at the moment. We go that way, and that way turns into another fjord that starts with an A. I can't remember the name, but we go up there to another town there. So yeah, Should be pretty fun. Should be able to film a little bit today because the weather is much better and it's not raining. Now that I've said that, it's going to start. And yeah, should be fun. Okay, so we're done. We've just kayaked, I don't know how far, I think it might be somewhere in the vicinity of 12 to 16 k's today. I don't know, we did it really quickly because we had a headwind to start with, but then we had a tailwind and tail waves all the way around the corner. Yeah, so it's just started to rain now. We just managed to avoid it. We just got in just in time. You can see the kayaks behind me there. Yeah, it was amazing, basically. The entire trip was just super scenic. And, oh, got somebody behind me. Oh, hey. Yeah, so I didn't want to do the whole, like, hold camera out, talk to it while I was in the kayak, just in case, you know, plop into the fjord, bye-bye camera. There's no way you'd ever get it back. Those things are like hundreds of meters deep. So yeah, that would have been the end of vlogging for pretty much forever because I can't afford another camera. So yeah, so there's some footage of just general stuff, but not any talking. So I'll put what's good in. We did get one capsize. One bloke, so a speedboat came probably a little bit close, and yeah, he just was a bit too close to the cliff, so the waves hit the cliff and they rebound, and you're still getting one coming in while one goes out. Turned around and I saw it. I was just like, nah, he's gone over. If you're an experienced kayaker, there's a support stroke you can do to save it, but yeah, it's not a thing on this trip. We didn't do much in the way of that sort of stuff. So yeah, but you know, you got a rescue. It's all good. He was wearing cotton. He was wearing cotton, so he got a bit cold. Cotton is death when it gets wet, just so you guys know. Like, if you wear cotton and it gets cold and it gets wet, you're gonna get cold. It will take the heat away from your body, just like. So yeah, I think he was very glad to get in. But yeah, there's tea brewing and there is some lunch to be had. And there is a beautiful fjord to appreciate. So if I just spin around, this entire country just belongs on a postcard. You just cannot get any better than this. It's ridiculous. Every single scene is just, I just cannot get past it. I'm kayaking along, the sun hits a bit and you're just like if there is a heaven on earth, this is it. It's amazing. Cold though, very cold and wet. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna go get myself a cup of tea and finish the unpacking job and relax. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this one, this kayaking down the Naeroyfjord and up the, I don't know what fjord I'm in now. They're both offshoots of the Sophomore, the big fjord. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did like it, please leave a like. If you really loved it, make sure to subscribe. Hopefully there'll be some more outdoorsy, crazy adventures soon. Thanks guys, bye!